Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for checking out my review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Man 2099. Finally, Hasbro included a Miguel O'Hara head sculpt, but is this the one that we were expecting? The head sculpt looks clean, like a pretty boy, but in the Across the Spider-Verse movie, he seems to be distressed, stressed out, brooding, or dark. This head sculpt is so neutral in terms of facial expression. Another head sculpt option that Hasbro should have considered is angry or the ones wherein his fangs are out. Still, excellent inkjet printed head sculpt with his eyebrows fading brown, red eyes. His lips are lightly painted pinkish. There is a light pinkish red wash on his cheekbones. The hair is brushed up really good, all brown. Excellent detail in terms of the strands of hair. In the comments below, let me know, is this the head sculpt that you prefer? Or do you prefer an angrier or a fangs out head sculpt? Consistent to the first Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 Spider-Man 2099, there are sculpted details on the red parts of his costume. For the figure that I have, there is somewhat probably a paint smudge on his chest. With a V-shaped torso, there is enough room for Hasbro to add a butterfly joint, which is unfortunate because they did not add that. Another thing that they failed to add for the second time is sharp fingers, somewhat claws of a bird. Still excellent details in terms of the lower calf. Not much, just plain blue plastic. Bottom of the feet is red, Hasbro trademarks. On the back again, see how much space that is. They could have added a butterfly joint. Thankfully, there is no cape. Since Hasbro anticipated that kids will play with this figure, they did not make this part sharp at all. It won't hurt anybody or scratch anybody. The second head sculpt is the mask head sculpt. Those are sculpted lines for the red parts wherein his eyes is positioned. Good detail in terms of the sculpt. This design reminds me of an eagle. Probably that's why he should have sharp talons or sharp fingers. Since we're talking about fingers, he comes with a pair of open palm expressive hands. The red parts of his fist is sculpted on. Nicely done is those red diamond sculpted details right there. This pair of hands can hinge forward and back. Bringing the total number of hands to 4 is a pair of closed-fist hands. The red details are sculpted on consistent to the other pair of hands. These hands can hinge forward and back just like the other one. Another accessory that Spider-Man 2099 comes with is the web watch. Remove it, probably best to heat up the figure, which is what they use in order to travel between different dimensions. The new Spider-Gwen has a smaller, slim, same design as the one that Spider-Man 2099 has. It is the same gadget that they use to communicate with Lila. A good marketing strategy that Hasbro did is to separate Lila from Spider-Man 2099, which is a popular character. Lila is included with Spider-Gwen, so you need to purchase Spider-Gwen if you want to have a Lila to display with your Spider-Man 2099. In case you plan to purchase these figures, I left links in the description below.
I'm Tuggernaut!
For a Kitbash, I tried using the retro Spider-Man 2099 hands with those sharp fingers. It fits with the Spider-Verse action figure, but there is an obvious gap between the wrist and the hands. It's not obvious from afar, but if you look closely, there you can see there's a big gap. The color blue does not match also, and the design does not match Spider-Man 2099 of the Spider-Verse. The Hasbro Marvel Legends Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Man 2099 stands 17 centimeters or 6.9 inch tall. Comparing him with the new and the old Hasbro Marvel Legends 6-inch scale Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen and Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen. Into the Spider-Verse Peter B. Parker and Prowler. MCU Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood, and Andrew Garfield, The Amazing Spider-Man. Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man and the comic book counterpart from the Renew Your Vows 2-pack. From the Deadpool Legacy Collection, Deadpool and Hugh Jackman Wolverine. The comic book counterparts, Deadpool from the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure wave, celebrating 85 years of Marvel, Astonishing X-Men Wolverine. Regular size female teen body mold X-23 and regular size female Domino. Recently reviewed, not comic book accurate Brotherhood of Evil Mutants Rogue, and we have Destiny. For some larger Build-A-Figures, Kingpin and Blackheart, the Walmart exclusive Retro Venom, and Tom Hardy's Venom. For some 6-inch scale loose collector ladies, Darna, a Filipino superhero, and Billy Tusi's She. For a Mafex versus Hasbro 1/12 scale versus 6-inch scale Phoenix review up in my channel. 6-inch scale versus 7-inch scale Hasbro Marvel Legends Hulk from the 80th anniversary of Marvel, and the Marvel Select Incredible Hulk. Marvel Legends Across the Spider-Verse Spider-Man 2099 comes in a retro card back packaging. You can see the figure, and at the bottom it says Spider-Man 2099 Marvel Legends. On the back is a product shot of Spider-Man 2099 Miguel O'Hara, some warnings and legalities, and the barcode. For articulation, his head can move from side to side easily. He cannot look up that well for polite poses. He can look down just a bit. His arms can extend that far. He can do a pull 360 right here, and there goes off the arm because I heated up too much. Again, take 2. Pull 360, bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows right here. He has a wrist swivel here. His hands can hinge forward and back with some hindrance because of the watch. Can crunch forward, crunch backward that well. Waist swivel. He can do a split. He has an upper thigh swivel right here. Double jointed pinless knees. Cannot kick his butt that well. He can kick forward that far. He does not have a cap swivel. His feet can hinge forward and back, and he has an ankle rocker. My final thoughts. Significant changes removing the cape, allowing better articulation for Spider-Man 2099. He also comes with a Miguel O'Hara unmasked head sculpt. Somewhat a reissue with an upgrade for the Spider-Man 2099 of the first wave, which is the Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. New collectors and collectors who missed out of the first one is now given a chance to purchase Spider-Man 2099 in retail prices because the first one is so expensive nowadays. Don't miss out on this one. I left some links in the description below. If you found this review helpful, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell. Hope to see you on the next one.